The world is not a fantasy or a fairy tale world. Real world, real people doing real thing every day and doing the best you can. Now a spiritual way. Life is more than you experience. Life is more than you think. Life is more than you live. Life is more than you dream. Life is real as it come, real as it go. Life is like a mirror. It reflects off of everything and hold on to nothing. Look in the mirror every day. You see the true reflection of you. You know who you are. An eternal love that never dies. So much you open up yourself in the honest, truthful way and living the truth and will set you free.
Well, they had my buddy's truck towed.
Hey, I got a fried dough, I got a cold drink, water, soda, Gatorade.
I had gone to visit my friend who lived under the bridge. And I stayed with him and his girlfriend for a couple of nights. And they were taking acid. Me, I didn't take that shit. I kind of was babysitting. Old age, you expect people to go. 96 years old, good life. Ooh. Gotta keep your eyes on the road. It's like when people die, they feel as though they're, a lot of times they're alone, especially when they like commit suicide. But you're around more people than you realize. I'm a fat person and I love free food. So they're giving away free food in the park towards the fountain, and that's where I'm heading right now. I do not consider myself a bum. What I consider myself is an unfortunate opportunist. Right now, I'm a little on the unfortunate side, but opportunity is popping out and popping around, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's just like with any concept, you know? Try to end world hunger, you're gonna have more people starving. Trying to end this, that, and the other. People are gonna be poor, people are gonna be homeless, people are gonna be starving, people are gonna die. It is what it is. We need that balance. We do. We really do. When I was 16, I couldn't imagine that I would be where I'm at right now. When I was 16, I was pretty much not even worried about the future. I was just stuck in the present, and I was really just like trying to like survive. Like I didn't even think I would ever even be here. Like this is the last place I would have thought I would be in 5 years. So like, I thought I was gonna just be in jail or something.
You already know, man. It is what it is. It's the hood, man.
Yeah,
hey,
everything in the
not
hood,
all
man.
of us had options, man. That's why we here. Otherwise, man, we'd be somewhere else. Trust me. We all want to have millions, just like the rest of y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Tell 'em
but
about
some
your day in school.
are more fortunate than others. You know what I'm saying? Like a man right here, he done went from doing bad to doing hella good, man. He gonna do better. You'll see.
Because we went to a charter school. And I used to get good grades back then. 8th grade and 9th grade, I always had like this one guy in my class who I would be real close to, and me and him, we would always compete on grades. And so that's what kept my grades up. I get to 9th grade, like, I get the honor roll first quarter or whatever. And after that, they gave me like, they gave me 2 Celtics tickets and stuff. And nobody wanted to go with me to the Celtics game. So I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I don't know. I think I just gave up on school, kept going out to Lynn, selling drugs and stuff. And then it turned to me like going up there, staying overnight, staying on the weekends. And then I just stayed out there forever.
I got a list here. I got a list here. You calling that list?
shelter all motherfucking night. At least you want to get out of the cold. All right.
The way the shelter was set up, it's like a gigantic auditorium. When there's a fight about to break out, we hear the staff running across the stage. The TV was above our face. The lights was above our face. You're either freezing or you can't sleep because of the noise. The people who were trying to better their lives to get out of there are the ones getting shafted. And the ones who've just been doing the same thing for 20 years got the better treatment. At 5:45-ish in the morning, I come down from that end, and we usually just chill in South Bay. Look at this. We gotta walk from there, all the way back here, all the way there, all the way up there. We usually feed the birds here too.
Should have brought some bread.
It's raining.
So?
Bread is a dry weather thing, because you know they won't eat soggy bread.
So what do you feed them in the rain?
Nothing, they starve in the rain.
Would you like to be a bird if you could be a bird?
They're stupid, no. But if I could be a bird, I think I'd be like a condor or something. Something big, something feared, and just something so like, peaceful.
I took DSS when I was mad young, I said about 1 year old, but my first foster home, it was an aunt. She took me into custody, me and my two sisters, my little sister and stuff. She was real light-skinned and stuff like that. She was always going to school with bruises and stuff. And my foster parents' biological daughter ended up folding on her and letting her know what was happening and stuff, like how she'd be beating us and stuff. But that was crazy. She used to beat us with sticks, like cords, anything. Me and my sisters ended up getting removed from the house, getting split up, and from there, like, foster home to foster home, group home, foster home. That's just how it was.
Police would always like come mess with people, and then everybody would just run in there and blend in with all the other kids and like always lead away and stuff like that. So and nobody would say anything, so they didn't like that. How like we always stuck together and stuff. I didn't have like no big brother around to tell me to keep me on track, like tell me to keep playing ball. I didn't have nobody like I didn't have no father to go to basketball court to shoot no jumpers with. Not no really like positive role models. Just the streets really. She got kids of her own, but they was her biological kids, so I was the only foster kid.
Which one's you?
This is the last foster home that I lived in before I started to get locked up and stuff and go in and out of jail. And so they still treat me like family, and this is the place that I come and call home.
They would ship me into Boston. My DSS social worker would come to court, and they would give me over the custody to DSS, so they would release me to DSS custody. But sometimes if DSS didn't show up to court, they would keep me locked up because I didn't have no guardian and nobody for me. So one time they set this bill at $1. I remember they gave me a bill for $1, and I was locked up for 2 months. I mean, they knew that I was locked up in jail. They knew my bill was $1 because we'll go to court. Like, we would joke about it, like, dang, B, ain't nobody gonna come and get you, you got a dollar bill. But they didn't know that I was in foster care and stuff like that. They didn't know everything about me. Nobody really knows because I don't tell nobody anything. I'd rather just be quiet. Just, if it comes up, then it comes up. Took the message as nobody loved me, and I just ran away. Maybe they was trying to teach me my lesson, but like I was in there just getting madder and madder every day. It just built up for that 2 months that I was in there. Then I just got out, and then I just like turned into a whole nother person. And then I was on a run for a good 6 more months until I turned 17 and got locked up, and they gave me 2.5 years.
Which store is your favorite?
The only one that's open, Stop and Shit. And you know what though? Now think of the Grim. It's a nasty place. 100 and some odd people, faux shitters. Why do you think I call this Stop and Shit? You do the math on that. So, can we go in? Cause my mom was. Oh wait. The only sad part is I'm in a supermarket with no food.
I'm gonna read to you what I read over here. Tom Brady is the 26th most powerful man in the world, scoring just 5 spots behind President Obama.
What?
What kind of poncho is that?
I don't know.
It's a garbage bag.
I'm just taking it out for the first time, so I don't know. No, put some mask out.
Victoria's is right here. It's the rain. We ain't walking that far in the damn rain.
You gotta be kidding me. You know what?
If we get money and stuff, we'll go out to eat for breakfast and all that.
It's like if you're in Hollywood, you don't do jail time. But then let somebody like one of us walk around and do that same exact thing. Guess how much time we're gonna be getting?
7, 8 months.
More than that. A couple of years.
Pled out the 2.5 years, a year probation. I didn't know who to turn to. I remember I wrote my older sister, my biological sister. She never wrote me back. That shit, and that hurt me a lot. Like, I'm like, dang. So I'm doing 18 months. My sister never wrote me. So I'm in there. I had a girlfriend at the time. Her mom would send me money, and I would buy Jolly Ranchers and Carmels, and it's a hot pot. I would melt the Jolly Ranchers and like flatten them out, and then I put the caramel inside, and then I get a Q-tip and break the air part off, so it's like a stick, and I put that on the stick and would make lollipops, and I would sell those for a soup, 3 lollipops for a soup.
Pay attention, you know? Sky's the limit, man. Anything and everything's possible as long as you put your mind to it.
No rehabilitation there, none. They don't get you prepared, so when you go back onto the streets, they don't like set anything up. Like, they don't set things up so you have resources when you touch down the street, so you won't have to come back in. They don't like help you. Like here's some people you can call when you get out to let them know you want to change your life and get on the right track. They don't do that. They just like release you, and you're good to go. I got out March 27th. 2008, after 18 months, and I went on the run my first day out, and then I got locked up again that same year, and I had to do 10 more additional months. And I got out last summer, and right when I got out, I met Catherine. 15 days later, she had me living on campus.